guys? Welcome back here to the King Ellie Show. I'll be your host, as James, as always, people. Got a nice little setup here now. We got the Funko Pops in the background here over there, people. We got some other Funko Pops back there. We got Brawley back there for you guys. So, it's a nice little scenery change, as you guys can see. So, I was going to do the AEW NXT review yesterday, but as we were still waiting to see what's going to happen with WrestleMania 36, so I just push it back one day. I still was waiting for the intro and outro video to come through, as you guys can see. I was waiting for that to come through. And then, just waiting to see what's going on with WrestleMania 36. So, we're going to be talking about what I think's going to happen with WrestleMania 36. We got some AEW shows moved, and also Blood and Grits it's going to be moved from the Prudential Center in New Jersey. They're moving into a different arena. We don't know what that's going to be yet. SmackDown tonight is taking place from Performance Center. We have John Cena, Jeff Hardy. We got Paige coming back. That's going to be Performance Center. As far as Monday Night Raw, so far that has not been moved from where it's going to be at yet, but reports are coming out that's going to be moved to probably the Performance Center as well. As you got all these events, people. I mean, we got NBA, NHL, MLB, MLS. We got the Masters now, which was this morning. That's going to be moved or postponed for now. You got so many different events. Now, I'm not going to call it by its name because, again, everybody's getting demonetized if you call it by its name. We're just going to go with, from one of my favorite movies, Resident Evil. We're going to go ahead and call it, which everybody's been calling it as anyways, which is the T-Virus. So, we'll go ahead and call it the T-Virus. So, we want to get demonetized, people. So, we'll go ahead and call it the T-Virus. Now, the T-Virus is just going crazy, people. You got people going ham at the stores. Like this morning, Monday, I had already bought some cases of water just to like prepare. And then, everything's going on with the president. Now, you guys know I'm not working for 30 days because of the ban to Europe, which, I work for Lufthansa, it's a German airline company, and we fly directly to Europe. So, I'm not working for the next 30 days. So, I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get some extra stuff while I got some extra money, just in case you never know what happens. So I go ahead and go to Walmart, people, looking for water. There literally is no water except for Fuji water and the fruit water. And there's no toilet paper, which people going crazy over toilet paper, people. I mean, really, isn't that serious? Water, I can understand. You never know what's happening with the water if it gets contaminated. Just get the bottled water while you can. But the toilet paper, people, like, really. So, I personally use wipes anyways. I never was a huge toilet paper person. I use wipes anyways. But there was still some left in Walmart. Funny thing, sure, there was still some left in Walmart. To find water, I had to go to Publix, which, again, you think is the other way around. You think Publix would be out, Walmart may have it. But so it's just crazy what's going on right now in the country. So the T-Virus is canceling everything. The NBA is canceled, like I said. MLB, NHL, those are moved back. Basketball right now is on 30-day hiatus. As far as WrestleMania, people, you guys know I live here in Tampa, Florida. Okay, we have as of yesterday, I think we had 9 cases. Only one person has died, and of those 9 cases, 8 other people were coming back to the States. So it wasn't like, oh my God, everybody here in Tampa has a coronavirus. It says that the 8 people that came back to the States, they were infected, and one person has died. Now, the T-Virus. The T-Virus is going crazy. So we have most of the sports world is like literally everything is canceled in the sports world. So it's going to be crazy to see what's going to happen with WrestleMania. So as of right now, I mean, people, Vince McMahon did meet with the mayor of Tampa, Florida. They pretty much gave Vince McMahon, like, hey, we'll give you an extra week to decide what you want to do before we make a formal announcement. Which, listen here, XFL is canceled. I mean, I think Vince is probably going to have to probably move it. I mean, probably, I'd say this summer. Because, again, mostly WrestleMania, you guys know, it's a European event. It's everybody coming from all across the world coming to see WrestleMania. So my thing is going to be, hey, Vince is going to have to move this probably back to maybe, that's just crazy, WrestleMania is going to have to be postponed. I'd say maybe June. Because, again, the reports were that if you watch the news that the virus is going to be like, when it comes to the winter, it comes to the summertime, that's when the virus is going to be like killed off because you got the heat, with the heat. So I probably think, guys, if you want to be honest with you, I would say June. But again, we don't know. Again, we got 3 weeks until WrestleMania. So, but as of right now, they're trying to contain the virus. As you can see, you got schools being closed. So they don't want nobody to be in touch with, with multiple groups of people. As the virus says, it wants it to be, to be touching not that many people gathering. That's why they're closing schools. You know what I'm saying? Even my friend goes to USF. He's doing now all online classes. So like all his classes are now online. So they didn't want you to be with a bunch of people. So that's what they're closing down. The Boston Marathon, the Boston, you have the St. Patrick's Day parade. All this stuff is being closed because again, it's large gatherings of people. UFC, Dana White did say their events are going on, but they're going to be with no fans. It's just crazy, man. And you guys can say, people are like, oh, you're over exaggerating. The T virus is not that serious. The T virus is not that serious. Now you see, that's funny. It takes people to have celebrities to be affected by it. Tom Hanks. You have NBA players, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell. It takes famous people to be infected for like, dang, this is some serious stuff. So, again, I think it's probably be moved to maybe June. Now, you being a WWE superstar or being Vince McMahon, what do you do now? Do you put literally everything on hold until June, or do you stop production until June? That's just a crazy thing to think about, that you're going to literally probably postpone Mania until June. Now, us knowing Vince McMahon people, he probably would go forward with WrestleMania like, you know what, if you bought your ticket, come if you want to. You don't have to come if you don't want to. You can get a refund. I mean, that's probably what Vince McMahon would probably do. Is like, hey, if you want to get a refund for Mania, get a refund for Mania. If you want to come on along. So, again, also Raymond James Stadium is an open arena. So you can say that's a good thing, it being an open arena. But again, you have so many events. I mean, to me, I think fan access is already going to be canceled. There's no point in even having fan access at this point. Might as well cancel fan access. As far as Raw and SmackDown, I could see them doing Raw and SmackDown at the Performance Center. Get your refund for that. NXT, to me, if I was going to NXT, Hall of Fame, and WrestleMania would be the only events that I would have that should even be going forward as of right now until you get a hold of the virus. Like, those should be the only three events: Mania, Hall of Fame, NXT Takeover. That's it. Everything else should be either moved to the Performance Center or just canceled. Like, there's no point in having those events. Mania, to me, will be moved until probably after the 30-day ban. I could see Vince moving Mania until maybe mid-May or June, because again, WrestleMania is pretty much an overseas event. People coming over to visit there, and them not be able to travel because of the ban, there's no point in having WrestleMania. You're gonna have 10,000 people compared to 90,000 people coming over. So moving to June. Now, let's get into these other things while we're still here with you. I'm here with you guys. AEW, again, they have moved. A couple of their shows are going to be moved to their Jacksonville arena that they have down there. A couple of their shows are moved to the Jacksonville arena. Bloods and Grits is right now moved from the New Jersey arena. They're going to be taking place to a different arena. We don't know what the arena is going to be. Again, I don't just move everything. Listen, if you're more comfortable with Jacksonville, just move everything to Jacksonville. Like, it makes sense. Now, those AEW events are going to be fan restricted, so you're not going to have all those fans there. You're going to have like a limited basis, which we don't know. Again, it's early information, people. We don't know what's going to be. If it's going to be 100 people, 50 people, 200 people. What's the limit? What's a limited amount to them? You know, we don't know. Again, yeah, all the major sports are suspended or postponed right now. So AEW is following along with the suit. Now, as far as WWE, Monday Night Raw, again, we don't know if it's going to be. Again, I think it'll be moved to Performance Center. It'll be moved to Performance Center. So, let's get into some more of the wrestling topics. That was just a quick intro for you guys with my thoughts on these other events. I mean, it's just a crazy world that we're going on where we have literally all these events either postponed or canceled. That is just, to me, that's just insane, guys. I never thought, like, literally, I was getting back home from work, and then, like, I was just talking to my cousin, like, bro, you'll get to a point where you guys are not going to be traveling. You're not going to be traveling to Europe, and you're going to be, like, out of work. I was like, bro, you're crazy. This is just getting started right now. Literally, the next 30 minutes, we hear Trump on the news. He's like, well, all travel to Europe has been canceled for the next 30 days. I'm like, bro, first of all, the virus is already here. What are you going to do that you're stopping people from entering from Europe or going to Europe? The virus is already here. You should be trying to work up on a cure to help people, not cancel work. Like for them, like me, I can't work for 30 days. I'm not working for 30 days. You can say, yeah, you can go work at McDonald's, you go work at Burger King, but how long before your McDonald's or Burger King gets shut down? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, before you send workers home from there. Now, the other topics I want to get in with you guys was what is WWE going to do right now going forward. NXT, for example, NXT. I just recently bought my tickets for NXT on Monday. I was still looking on SeatGeek, like I told you guys. Still looking on SeatGeek. I saw a great deal. Like, you know what? You can't pass this up. $260, 2 tickets, floor level, second row, 2 seats, $260. I'm like, dude, that's a steal. And then NXT is going on, AEW is going on. I'm like, NBA season suspended. What? I was like, nah, bro, nah. And then you look at it, you say NBA season suspended. I'm like, dude, AEW, NXT, like NXT had one of the greatest brawls you would possibly ever see in life. And then you're thinking to yourself like, dude, this is all for nothing right now. This is literally going to be all for nothing because you don't know what's going on and going to happen going forward. Like Gargano and Ciampa had one of the greatest brawls in like literally probably the last since Taker and Lesnar. Before that was for SummerSlam when Taker was coming back to get his revenge over Lesnar for losing the streak, and they had like a great brawl. That's like literally probably the last time you had like a great brawl. And Gargano and Ciampa had one of the best brawls ever, and you're like, this is all for nothing probably. This is literally going to be all for nothing. This is all going to be canceled. So NXT was really good. AEW was like kind of like, you know what? It is what it is. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. Now this is from the NFL. NFL ends in-person draft visits, so you can no longer meet your potential draftee pick. Dude, this is crazy. We're gonna get into this. Hold on, we'll get into Gronkowski in a second. I know you guys were saying, get into Gronkowski. We'll get into Gronkowski in a second. He's on the back burner right now. Gronkowski's not very important, but we'll get to Gronkowski. Let's get into Triple H's new role because Triple H was assigned a new role in WWE. So let's get into Triple H's new role for you guys. 1 second. While this loads up here on Ringside News. Again, so I get my news from Ringside News or I get from JD. Pretty much what it is, people. Ringside News wants to load for me and stop joking around. 1 second, people. It's about to scroll down. Come on, bro. These Macs these days, people. These Mac computers these days. Come on, man. It's like literally, what the freak are you doing? I don't care about no Boost Mobile. Oh my goodness, people. Alright, here we go. Finally. Alright, here we go. The Triple H official WWE corporate title has changed. His position was previously to oversee all talent-related live events. As you know, Triple H was hiring Kushida. He hired literally Ricochet. He hired all the people you love in NXT. Triple H hired those people. So, as creative chief operating officer, his role is much more specific. Now, the Wrestling Observer, Dave Meltzer, people, noted that many WWE see Triple H's new role in the company as a quiet dominion. Quiet dominion. Oh, quiet demotion. My bad, people. Allergies are killing me. Quiet demotion. Triple H's main responsibilities are now just NXT. That's it. And expanding the black and gold brand. Now, honestly, people, okay, for example, even though you demoted Triple H to now he's not going to be looking out there talent related and hiring people, he still runs NXT. If anybody, for example, Killer Cross just came to NXT, even if Triple H was not still titled as being the talent observer, talent hiring person, it's still NXT. NXT is still one of the most popular wrestling companies in the world. And if anybody still wants to work for Triple H, they can still say, hey, Triple H, I want to work with you. I'm a free agent. He still can go get you. So to me, Triple H's title may be changed. He still runs NXT, one of the hottest companies in the world. Now, as far as SmackDown, people, again, we have Jeff Hardy coming back tonight. Listen here. Like, what were you going to do with Jeff Hardy as far as WrestleMania? You going to throw him into what? The IC ladder match? Is that what you're going to do with Jeff Hardy? Listen, it's still hard to focus, man, knowing that these events are not going to take place. Like, these events are not going to take place, so it's still kind of hard to be like, thinking about tonight's SmackDown. Again, you have John Cena coming back, Paige, Jeff Hardy. Not knowing what's going to happen with WrestleMania, and we still have to wait another week, which to me is stupid. If you guys go into Tampa City on Twitter, the City of Tampa Twitter, The mayor was simply asked, is WrestleMania going to take place? And she said, you know what she said? You know what she said? It's still further down the line. It's not that important to evaluate if we should cancel. Listen, you have all the major sports in the world canceled, and she goes and says, again, it's too early right now. We got 3 weeks to WrestleMania. It's either you cancel it or you're going to go ahead and go forth with it. So there's no point of you beating around the bush and saying, we'll give it 1 extra week. After 1 week, we'll come back and reevaluate. Like, dude, either you cancel or you don't cancel. Like, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into the Rob Gronkowski, because I got like 5 more minutes, guys, because before the camera dies, because you guys see the new setup, I had like 20 minutes left. So, let's go and get into Rob Gronkowski real quick, and then I'll give you my thoughts on AEW and what's going on with them now. Because, again, they're moving their events too, like I told you guys before earlier. Now, Rob Gronkowski, back at what was it, WrestleMania 33, him and Jinder Mahal got into a little altercation there, and then you had the tackle by Gronkowski on Jinder Mahal. Alright, after that, pretty much I said, oh my god, I can see Gronkowski hired by WWE. He fits the personality, he fits the mold. Alright, Gronkowski, is they going to tell us if he's got what his deal is or whatever is going on? Let's see. Gosh, this junk is really acting crazy, guys. Alright. Rob Gronkowski signs with WWE. After a long time of talking about it, he will get a chance to show what he's got. Alright. Okay, let's get this in there. WWE wanted Gronkowski to debut to be a surprise. It appears that they aren't even planning a match for him right now at the Shows of Shows. The Wrestling Observer noted that at this time Gronkowski is slated to be at WrestleMania. He isn't currently being booked into a match. Of course he's not being booked into a match. What wrestling experience does Gronkowski have? You know what I'm saying? He has no wrestling experience as it is right now. So there's no point, you know what I'm saying, to do something with him right now. Could he be in the Battle Royal? Sure, throw him in the Battle Royal. Have him, whatever, Jinder Mahal, Gronkowski in the Battle Royal, face off again, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But Gronkowski, again, he brings star power. You can say he brings star power. But again, he's taking away a shot from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If for me, it's right now, either you put him on the commentary, something like that, put him on commentary, you could put him as a reporter backstage, you could put him on the pre-shows, something like that. He should not be no in-ring competitor as of right now. Commentary, pre-shows, or reporter. That's what Gronkowski should be doing as of right now until he works his way to being somewhat, having some wrestling experience under his belt. Now we got 2 minutes, guys, because again, I got 20 minutes. So we'll come back tomorrow with part 2 to see if we have any more news with McMahon. If he cancels Mania, we'll find out tonight on SmackDown. I'll also come back with you guys tomorrow and give you a recap of SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do that tomorrow. As far as AEW this week was good. Again, they're having the they were planning to have the what you call it? Jesus, I forgot what it's called. Damn it. What was it, the dang freaking pay-per-view that AEW was having the last couple times with the two, you guys know what I mean, the two rings apart. They were planning on having that with the Inner Circle against Cody, Goldust, the Young Bucks, and Adam Page. Shoot, I have to look it up. Look it up. You guys know I hate not giving you guys exactly what it is. I meant to say War Games. War Games is what the Inner Circle against Cody, Goldust, Adam Page, and one of the Young Bucks is going to be taking place at the match War Games for at Blood and Grits, which is me. Again, they're moving Blood and Grit anyways, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, AEW had a pretty much good build this week for Blood and Grit, but they're going to be postponed, moving their shows to different venues. So we'll see how that works for AEW on Wednesday and NXT. So again, like always, guys, if you like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and follow the new social media pages, which again is on my Twitter and Instagram. That's all down there. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Behind the Curtain episode. We're on episode 3, part 2 tomorrow.